Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you all are safe and sound. Today we will start new chapter number 5th, operators in Java. The Java provides a rich operator environment. Most of its operators can be divided into the following four groups: arithmetic, bitwise, relational, and logical group. And Java also defines some additional operators that handle certain special situation. In this chapter, we describe all of Java's operators. So first, what is operator? Operator. An operator is a specialized symbol that performs a specific kind of evaluation on one, two, or three operands and produce a result. These operations that are to be performed are represented by operators, and upon which the operations are to be done are called operand. For example, 7 plus 9. So 7 plus 9 is an expression consisting of two operands, 7 and 9, and an operator plus. A plus operator, I am using plus operator. The expression evaluate to 16. The types of the operator and its operand determine the kind of operation performed on the operand and the type of the result produced. Form of operators. Form of operators group operators in term of the number of operands. Means according to number of operands, you can divide the form of operators. There are three form of operators based on the number of operands: unary, binary, and ternary. An operator is called a unary, binary, or ternary operators based on the number of operands. If an operator takes only one operand, it is called unary operator. If it takes two operands, it is called binary operator. And if it takes three operands, it is called a ternary operator. Types of operators. This category of group operators according to the types of operations they perform on the operands. An operator is called an arithmetic operator, a relational operator, a logical operator, a conditional operator, new operator, assignment operator, or dot operator, or bitwise operator, depending on the kinds of operations it performs with its operands. Now let us discuss some of the operations that can be performed using these operators. So first we will discuss assignment operator. Assignment operator. An assignment operator or equal is used to assign a value to a variable, and this operator is a binary operator and it takes two operands. The value of right hand operand is assigned to the left hand operand. The left hand operand must be a variable. For example, int abc a equal to 10, b equal to 15, and c equal to a plus b. The first statement that declares three variables a, b, and c of int data type. The second statement assign or give the value 10 to a variable a. The third statement assign or gives the value 15 to the variable b. The fourth statement assign the addition of a plus b in c. So the a, b, and c is called the left hand operands, and 10, 15, and a plus b is called right hand operand. And look here, the left hand operand always must be a variable. So A, B and C all are variables. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to evaluate mathematical expressions. They can perform addition, multiplication, subtraction, division or modulus means remainder operation. And the arithmetic operator may either be unary operators or a binary operators. So first we will discuss about unary arithmetic operators. These operators perform operations only on a single operand, and these operators are classified into three categories: unary plus operator, unary minus operator and increment or decrement operators. Unary plus operators. The symbol plus precedes an operand. It means you can use the plus symbol before an operand, and the operand should be of numeric type. For example, A equal to plus 9. Here 9 is an operand and A is a variable. So I am writing A equal to plus 9 is used to assign positive 9 to the integer variable A. Unary plus operator is rarely used because the plus 9 or simply 9 are the same. Unary minus operator. The symbol minus precedes an operand, means you can use minus sign before an operand. The operand should be of numeric type. For example, A equal to minus 9. Here 9 is an operand and here I am using minus symbol, and A is a variable. So A equal to minus 9. A equal to minus 9 is used to assign negative 9 to the integer variable A. And now again I am writing another statement, B equal to minus A. It is assigned this sign reverse of A to B. That is, if A is a negative number, it is converted to the positive and then assigned to B. And if A is positive number, it is converted to negative and then assigned to B. Suppose here A equal to minus 9. So B equal to, then the value of B equal to minus and minus 9. So minus minus plus. So plus 9 will be stored in B. Increment or decrement operators. The increment or decrement operator is used to increase decrease the value of a variable by 1. The operator plus plus means increment operator adds 1 to its operand, and minus minus, the decrement operator, subtract 1 to its operand. For example, A equal to A plus 1 is same as A plus plus. Suppose you have to value A equal to 5. So 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Then 6 will store in A. The same as A plus plus means 5 plus plus. The 5 plus plus, it means 6. A equal to A plus 1 is same as A plus plus. Now decrement operator, B equal to B minus 1 is same as B minus minus. Suppose you have to value B equal to 8. So 8 minus 1 equal to 7, then 7 will store in B. So the same as B minus minus means 8 minus minus. 8 minus minus means 7. So the 7 will store in B. Now I am showing the operations of increment and decrement operators with help of an example. So here I am creating a class, and the class name is increment decrement operator, curly braces open. Then here I am adding function static void print, and here I am taking 3 variables, and the data type of that variable is int. So I am declaring 3 variables a, c and d. So I am writing int a, c, d. Now I am assigning 5 in a. Okay. Then plus plus a. Plus plus a, it means is a prefix version. Plus plus a is a prefix version. So the value of a, value of initial value of a equal to 5, then plus plus a, then I am printing the value of a. So I am writing system.out.println a is, means value of a is plus a. So after the expression plus plus a, then the value of 5 will convert into 6. Then your output will come a is 6. Again the next step, a plus plus, here I am using post increment version. Okay, so the value of a, the last value of a equal to 6, then 6 plus plus means 7. So this 7 will store in a. Now I am printing the value of a, system.out.println a is, and that plus a. So the value of a equal to 7. Now look here, c equal to a plus plus is a post increment operator. Here I am using post increment operator a plus plus, and the last value of a equal to 7. So here 7 plus plus, but this 7 will store in c, because here I am using post increment. So first 7 will store in c. So the value of c equal to 7. Okay, and then 7 plus plus means 8. Then 8 will store in c. Now the next step, d equal to plus plus a. Here I am using pre-increment, means first increment. So the plus plus 8. So plus plus and then 8 equal to plus plus 8 equal to 9. Then 9 will store in d. Now I am printing all the value of a, c and d. System.out.println a is, so the current value of a equal to 9. So the a is 9, and then I am printing the value of c. System.out.println c is, and the value of c equal to 7. So the 7, c is 7, and then system.out.println the value of d plus plus 8 means 9. So 9 will store in d. It means value of d equal to 9. So here is the difference between the pre-increment or post-increment version. Now I am showing the operations of increment and decrement operators in an expression with help of an example. How to work increment and decrement operator in an expression. So here I am writing a program, public class post pre operator. My class name is post pre operators. Curly braces open, and again I am creating a function or methods, static void increment decrement operators. Curly braces open means method open. Now I am declaring 6 variables, and the data type of that variable is int, and so I am creating 6 variables int a, b, c, x, y and z, and I am assigning the value 5 in a, 6 in b, 12 in x, 22 in y. Now I am writing an expression c equal to a plus plus. Here I am using postfix increment plus b prefix increment plus a prefix increment plus b prefix increment version. Now I want to print the value of a, b and c. So I am writing system.out.println value of a means a plus. Here I am giving tab space. So in double quote I am writing /t. Then after plus b, then plus again I am using tab space between b and c. So I am writing in double quote /t in semicolon. The next expression is z equal to minus x means prefix decrement minus y minus postfix decrement plus x minus postfix decrement plus y minus is a postfix decrement version. And again I want to print the value of x, y and z. So I am writing the statement system.out.println x plus I am giving between x and y tab space. So in double quote I am writing /t plus y plus /t plus z, curly braces close. Now how to execute this statement or expressions? So first, so in the first expression c equal to a plus b plus a plus b. So the evaluation is performed from left to right. Thus a plus will make 5. Take part in the evaluation, but a changes itself to 6. Similarly, plus b will make it 7 first and then take part in the evaluation, and then plus a increases a to 7 as the last value of a was 6, and then take part in the evaluation, and plus b increases b to 8 as the last value of b was 7, and then take part in the evaluation. Thus c equal to 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8, and the last value of a is 7 and b is 8. Hence the output a equal to 7, b equal to 8 and c equal to 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 equal to 27. Similarly, in expression second, z equal to minus x minus y minus plus x minus plus y minus. The second expression evaluation is performed to the left to right. Thus minus x will make x as 11 first, and then take part in the evaluation. Y minus will make 22 take part in the evaluation, and then decrement it to 21, and x minus will make 11 to take part the evaluation, and then decrement it to 10. Lastly, y minus will make 21 take part in the evaluation as the last value of 21, and then decrement itself to 20. Thus z equal to 11 minus 22 plus 11 plus 21, the total 21, and the last value of x is 10 and y is 20, and hence the output 10, 20, 21. It means the value of x equal to 10, y equal to 20 and z equal to 21. And the